Imagine this. It's 2 a.m. The room is dark except for the flickering light of a computer screen. In the dim glow, we find Tom, a seasoned gamer, his eyes glued to the action unfolding before him. Tonight, he's embroiled in a high-stakes online match that could cement his reputation in the gaming community. As the clock ticks, each moment intensifies. Tom's fingers dance across the keyboard with practiced precision, orchestrating movements that are as much an art as they are a strategy. The tension builds, his opponents are formidable, the challenges grueling. But as the virtual battlefield narrows, Tom feels an unmistakable surge of adrenaline. This isn't just another game, it's a test of skill, wit and endurance. With each enemy he outsmarts, the thrill amplifies. His pulse quickens, a cocktail of dopamine and excitement coursing through his veins. This is the emotional roller coaster that gaming is known for, the highs, the lows and everything in between. As Tom finally clinches victory, his heart races, not just from excitement, but from a genuine emotional journey facilitated by pixels and code. Now, why did Tom feel such a profound adrenaline rush from a virtual experience? Well, that's the fascinating world of gaming and the brain for you. It's not just about pushing buttons and staring at screens. Gaming is a complex dance of cognitive processes, emotions, and neurological fireworks. Let's set the stage. Imagine the brain as a vast network of twinkling stars, each flicker a thought, each glow an emotion. When you play a game, it's like orchestrating a cosmic ballet. The colors, sounds, and interactive storytelling in games do more than entertain. They engage multiple areas of the brain, including those responsible for vision, coordination, and decision-making. This journey through the psychological landscape of gaming will reveal how these digital realms enhance cognitive abilities like problem-solving and strategic thinking. But there's a twist in the tale. Gaming can also lead gamers down a rabbit hole of emotional highs and lows. Stick around as we delve deeper into the mind of a gamer. Every time gamers like Tom achieve a victory, their brains light up like a Christmas tree. Imagine the thrill of conquering a particularly tough level or defeating a formidable in-game boss. That surge of joy isn't just emotional, it's a burst of dopamine in the brain, a chemical that plays a crucial role in how we experience pleasure. This dopamine release is part of what's called the reward pathway, an essential element in both human and animal survival because it reinforces behaviors that are critical for life, such as eating and socializing. Now, when it comes to gaming, this same pathway lights up. Each achievement in a game sends a signal that translates to a dopamine release, much like scoring a goal in football or receiving a compliment. It's the brain's way of saying, "Well done, do that again." But here's where it gets spicy. This system can be a bit too enthusiastic because the brain loves these dopamine spikes. It starts craving more. It's akin to having just one crisp from a packet and then finding yourself devouring the whole thing. This is why gaming can become addictive, as the brain starts to seek out more of these rewarding experiences. This mechanism, while it can lead to excessive gaming, isn't all doom and gloom. It underpins why games are so engaging and can even be beneficial, which we'll explore further. But it's a delicate balance. But what happens when the game turns off? Let's find out. It's not all just dopamine and addiction. There's another side to the coin. Imagine, if you will, a world where every puzzle solved, every enemy vanquished, and every level up isn't just a mark of gaming prowess, but also a step towards becoming a sharper, more agile thinker. Yes, studies are beginning to reveal a fascinating narrative. Gaming can significantly enhance cognitive skills and problem-solving abilities. Take, for example, the research conducted at the University of California, where participants who engaged in playing complex video games demonstrated improved spatial awareness and memory recall. These gamers were not just good at navigating virtual worlds, they were also better at remembering details and spatial relationships in the real world. And it doesn't stop there. Strategic games, those grand chessboards of the digital age, require a player to make quick decisions, anticipate opponents' moves, and strategize under pressure. This mirrors the skills needed in everyday life challenges, from managing a crisis at work to planning a complex itinerary for a trip around the world. Moreover, there's something to be said about the role-playing games that let players step into different characters' shoes. These games encourage empathy, understanding, and complex moral decision-making. By navigating these virtual moral dilemmas, players can develop a better understanding of human emotions and consequences. So, gaming can be a brain booster, but is it always a force for good? However, too much of a good thing can sometimes be harmful. While the gaming world can offer a spectacular array of adventures and challenges, it's essential to recognize the shadows lurking in its corners. Excessive gaming can sometimes lead individuals down a less desirable path. Let's delve into some of these darker aspects. Firstly, there's the issue of social withdrawal. Immersed in digital realms, gamers can inadvertently find themselves drifting away from real-world interactions. This shift can result in a sense of isolation and loneliness, as the virtual friendships, though valuable, might not fully compensate for face-to-face human connections. Then there's the increase in aggression. Some studies suggest that prolonged exposure to highly competitive or violent games can heighten aggressive thoughts and behaviors. While not all gamers experience this, it's a potential risk that cannot be ignored. Most concerning, perhaps, is the risk of developing addictive behaviors. The very design of many games leverages the brain's reward system, the same circuits triggered by addictive substances. These games provide constant rewards and incentives, keeping players engaged for hours, which can lead to gaming addiction. This addiction is recognized by medical professionals around the world and can have profound impacts on personal, social, and professional lives. Understanding these risks underscores the importance of moderation. Just as one might limit sweets to maintain physical health, limiting gaming time is crucial for mental well-being. Balance then becomes the key. Enjoying the insights? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Diving deep into the psychology of gaming is no small feat, and your engagement truly fuels our journey through these complex topics. Whether it's unraveling the mysteries behind the reward pathway or exploring the darker sides of gaming, there's always more to uncover. So smash that like button if you found this intriguing, and hit subscribe to ensure you never miss out on our fascinating discussions. Your support keeps these discussions going. Let's tie all these threads together. Throughout our journey today, we've unraveled some fascinating insights about how gaming tweaks the knobs and dials in our brains. First off, we dove into the world of the reward pathway, a real treasure map within our minds. Every time gamers conquer a level or defeat a boss, it's like hitting a jackpot in the brain's own Las Vegas, lighting up those reward centers with a delightful cocktail of dopamine. But as with all good things, balance is key. While these rewards can lead to a kind of virtual high, they can also tether a player too tightly to their console or PC, inching them towards addictive behaviors. It's a bit like having too much pudding, delightful in moderation, but rather sickening if overdone. On the flip side, gaming isn't all doom and gloom. It sharpens the mind like a whetstone does a sword. Gamers often display enhanced cognitive skills, showing quicker reflexes, better problem-solving abilities, and a knack for strategic thinking. These are not just handy in the digital world, but transfer neatly into real life, equipping gamers with skills that are beneficial both in and out of the virtual realm. Yet we mustn't overlook the potential pitfalls. Excessive gaming can lead to increased aggression and reduced social interactions. It's crucial to keep the gaming escapades balanced with real-world connections and activities. Being aware of these aspects can make you not just a better gamer, but a healthier one too. Now we turn the mic over to you. It's been quite the cerebral adventure today, hasn't it? From the thrills of victory to the perils of excess, gaming is a world that stretches far beyond the borders of our screens. Every joystick jockey and keyboard warrior has their tale to tell, so why keep all that rich experience to yourself? Dive into the comments below and share your own stories. How has gaming touched your life? Have you felt the rush of dopamine from a hard-earned victory or faced the challenges of balancing play with day-to-day life? And if today's discussion has piqued your interest, there's more to explore. Check out our other video on how technology, much like gaming, influences our mental health. It's a perfect companion piece to today's deep dive. So let's keep the conversation rolling. Share, discuss, and continue to explore. Your journey in understanding the psychology of gaming has just begun.
Savored this video? Fancy another? Click the on-screen video for an even deeper dive into fresh territory. Your support is like a warm cuppa on a brisk day. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell for the latest content. Cheers for watching.